Hello everybody, and welcome to McBroGuy Explores the Darkest Dungeon. Currently, I have our party ready, and we're about to jump into the Warrens. So let's go ahead and click this a few times, and hop right in. Before so, we'll get our provisions. It's a shorter mission, I believe. Oh, actually, that is not something I should take the chance. Oh, back? What is the length of it? Short, okay. Ooh, that was almost bad. Now for food, in this scenario, we'll go for 12 food. That'll probably be fine. Then for torches, we'll get a full stack of 8. We'll pick up 2 shovels, snag ourselves some skeleton keys, and other goodness. Let's embark. I personally haven't been to this area before, so we get to explore it together. What's this comment? The tunnels are often blocked. Well, we'll have to see if that affects us at all. Let's hop on in.
They breed quickly down there in the dark, but perhaps we can slay them even faster.
Okay, this place is horrifying. We have meat just hanging in the background. It's not exactly something that I'd want to look forward to. So let's go ahead and progress on down. We'll move on to our next area. We're in between rooms currently. Let's see what we can do. Oh, we have a crate right over here. We'll open it up. Contains heirlooms. Portraits! We actually need these for upgrading our blacksmith, I believe. Books. Usually if we had an occultist, they'd be our #1 contender for opening these up in this party. I'm not really sure who benefits the most from this. Lasting effect. So far, good. Precision Striker. Not exactly what we need on a healer. Oh! Whoa, that trap actually looks cool. And in this party, Highwayman is most suited to opening up those traps. So in the scenario that we actually see one, instead of just triggering it, he's who we'll be calling on. Oh wow, actually this dungeon is very small, so we'll just hop right on to the next area. Anything in the sack? Contains loot. Fantastic. Let's wander on down this path. Ooh, carrion eaters. What do they do? So they're very stun and blight resistant. Actually, they're pretty much resistant to everything, but they have very low HP. So we'll do our due diligence just to end them. What can we do? What's our best option? I don't think shuffling will matter. We'll just throw some noxious blast in his face. He resisted. And we'll grape shot. If we manage to get our Crusaders' turn, we'll most likely kill the remainders, at least on this front line. That is a savage-looking attack. Oh, and it seems to have the potential to blight. So we'll go ahead and end them right there with a Zealous Accusation. We still have 2 alive, though, so that doesn't put us in the best spot. We don't particularly need to heal either, so we can try our best luck at this attack from our cleric. And we'll just do our random attacks to end up finishing off the encounter. All in all, not the hardest fight. Let's see if our healer can get 2 kills this round. Nice!
A faint hope blossoms.
The loot. Fantastic. Ooh, and I'm glad we have shovels.
Such blockages are unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
And something I haven't been doing the best at is maintaining my light right here. So let's keep our radiance over 76%, just so we can maintain all of our scouting bonuses. What are these things? Swine wrenches? Swine choppers? Swine slashers? It's the ultimate pig army. Okay. What to do? Let's go ahead and get an area attack on these frontliners. Then, if we have the opportunity to stun, I'm guessing this front guy might be our biggest fear. Okay. Then, we have the opportunity to stun this back line with our Witch Doctor. And are we better off choosing area damage? I believe so. We had the chance to kill him, but worst case scenario, when we come back to our highwaymen, we'll be able to, yeah, get this grape shot. Presumably this will finish off this swine slasher. And with everyone else stunned, this was more or less a free turn. Ooh, we missed. No worries. We'll have other people capable of picking up those loose ends. And overall stun resistance, this guy happens to be 50%, so we were pretty lucky last time. Let's see if we get lucky again. Yeah, I can dig that. We'll throw down our accusation, and it looks like we'll get this without a hitch. Lucky us. We have little need to put a lot of damage on this character, so we're better off getting rid of the frontliner as well. So the area damage is usually better for you whenever you're in a scenario where you'd just be putting a lot of overkill damage onto a single target. Will the stun end up working? Fantastic! I think that this cleric or Vestal might be our MVP so far. They're definitely holding their weight. And we have managed to cut down this little swine army.
So too will resistance.
And we have this little chest right here for us. We can see if we can open that up. I'm not really sure if this is one that takes a key. It's a strong box. I know chests do. Let's try it out. Has no effect. Yeah, I was right in my assumption. No worries. We'll go ahead and open it up. We get some crests, some torches. Speaking of torches, we're at 97%. We're more than fine on that regards. And then scouting. The rest of our dungeon is explored for us. Hey, and if you look over here in the corner, technically our quest is completed. So let's go ahead and wander throughout the rest of it. As I presume, we will not find too much blight in our way. And he did get trapped, no worries. Even though he has a pretty high proficiency at undoing them. Hunger. We'll go ahead and take that strike. And I'm not particularly sure what resources we find in this area, so doing some additional exploration wouldn't be doing us that much of a disservice. Scrawlings written on the tan hide. Let's try a bandage with this. That item has no effect. Well, let's be really cynical and torch it. Nope, no effect. What do we do here? Oh, we'll just take it. We'll see what we can find. He has a hard noggin. Oh, I think that one actually has some stun resistance inherently built in, so that was probably a very good thing to get for our frontliner. We'll move on to the next area. Progress over there. Oop, another trap. Let's try our luck with highwaymen. Ah, there we go. Show an assault. Then we can open up this crate over here. Fantastic. Let's snag the bag. The contents are ours. So far, we have seemed to have found portraits and crests. I'm guessing that this area's special loot might be the portraits. So if we are wanting to favor upgrading our blacksmith, this might be the place to go. What are you? Let's try the highwayman's luck. A rack of blades. A rack of gold knives. They're covered with flesh. Okay. A bandage. Ah, okay. So we finally found a use for bandages.
Staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Fantastic. Oh, and we'll be able to use our shovel here. Now we can go into this room. Fantastic. We'll be backtracking over here just to go into this fight. We might as well get as much information about this as we can. And if you look up here in the top, we might have screwed up to some degree. I have not been paying attention to my torches. And what are the modifiers for this? There's plus distress, plus the monster accuracy and damaging, and plus the hero surprise. Oh, loot is increased, and player crits are increased also. So it seems that if you go down this path, it might be higher risk and potentially higher reward. So we'll have to see how this treats us. I don't think it'll be that bad, but, you know, it's room for exploration in either case. You know, our Witch Doctor is stunned. Not necessarily the best scenario against these enemies. However, we have a lot of AoE attacks, and considering these mobs have little HP, that puts us in a great position. And he resisted the stun. Fantastic. Another AoE attack. We'll finish these two in the front line, so we only have two more to badger with. Grape shot. We'll see if we can finish. Oh, another one off. with our remaining maggot, we'll just throw some noxious blast over here at it. Great.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
So far, success. This has potentially been one of the easiest areas I've even explored. That might just be due to random luck, though. It's hard to say. Now that we've gone through, we can actually just backtrack by walking backwards.
Secrets and wonders can be found in the most tenebrous corners of this place.
I don't think it's necessarily worth keeping it like that when we have all the... maybe it is. I think we're fine, so... Can we not actually go through? Oh, yeah. We'll just have to push W. We can't interact with it by clicking. Alright, and we'll move it down to our last room of the dungeon. Move on over. We'll get our highwayman to... Ooh, he ended up getting scarred a little bit instead of properly disarming the trap. But no worries. Ooh, and what are you? Huh, a dinner cart. Oh, that's disgusting. A cart of human remains. Looks much like a feeding trough. Disgusting. Disgusting indeed. Let's see if we can use some holy water on it. Nope. And another time we might be able to find out better things to do with it. Rummaging through the rotting bodies. Typically we leave acts like that to our grave robber. However, they haven't made it into this party. So no worries. And our last room contains nothing so far. So, quest well done. Let's bail and see all of our rewards.
Confidence is shaken.
Plenty of gold, plenty of onyx, maybe only about 6,000 total gold to take home, and plenty of heirlooms, but only a single portrait. Well, I guess 3 total, counting the quest rewards. And we had some people get these unlocks, and I have become mildly hesitant to open up these at certain times, just because I find that, so when you open it, it has a chance to either roll positive or negative. So because you rolled a negative one, is it necessarily worthwhile? Well, the plus damage from Slugger is probably worth some stress resist, or negative stress resist in that area. He only got a benefit, so in the Warrens here, he'd get more damage, which is actually fantastic. What about you? Obsessed with cleanliness. I have to wonder what that might do. Maybe they'd freak out if we ever made him open up that trough of human flesh? And plus melee damage on a healer. Fantastic. No worries, though. Actually, a fairly good haul, considering the minimal risk involved.
There is a great horror beneath the manor. A crawling chaos that must be destroyed.
Well, I'd consider that definitely a success. But we'll probably be going ahead and rounding the episode up. I'm sorry it was a little bit of a short dungeon, but we'll be making up with it by having other recordings. So no worries. In either case, if y'all liked the video, feel free to like, maybe even subscribe if you'd like to watch others. And if there are any hints or suggestions you'd like to throw my way, just put them down in the comments section. But aside from that, hope you guys had a good day, and goodbye.